Hey, what's going on, everybody? Echo Side Fiend here, back once again, and you can't see her, but my cat is literally sitting right there, so she'll probably be making an appearance at some point. So, anyway, back here once again on my personal channel, and today I have two unboxings to do. One of these, this one here, actually, obviously you can see is from Amazon. I ordered Sunday night, and it said it wasn't supposed to be here till Saturday, last night. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and it came on Wednesday. So I obviously haven't opened yet. I obviously know what it is, but I was like, I'll wait and do it because this package I was actually expecting Friday or even Thursday, and then when it got didn't even ship out till like Thursday night. I think is when I got the notification. So then it said the estimated delivery date was Monday, and it ended up when I woke up Saturday, I checked the tracking and it said it was out for delivery. So I was then expecting I would do these, make an unboxing for both of these on yesterday afternoon. So the second one, it's out for delivery all fucking day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude! I keep checking, it's still not delivered. Finally, last night about 8 o'clock, I'm going to my buddy's house to watch the JCW Red Moon Howling event from last night. I was getting together at a friend's house to watch it. So I'm like, well, it still said it wasn't delivered, so I drive over. This is like at 8 o'clock that I left my house. Probably even it might even been like 8:30, and the mail person, delivery person, was just getting there. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't say just getting there. But they had a few of the. We have like the boxes that are like centralized, and you have to. It's across our complex, and you go and open it with a key. And he had mine like my row open, and he's like, "Yeah, I just did that row." He's like, "I just got here." He's like covering for somebody or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, you still got more stops to go. He's like, "This is it. This is my last stop." And myself being a delivery driver covering for people, I understand. I've never been out till 8 o'clock at night, but and I mean he was there later than that because I got there like at 8:30, and he was kind of just getting started. But the door on ours wasn't closed, but he like walked over with me and he's like, I just showed him my ID, so I because our name is on inside. He's like, all right, you can grab whatever's in there, and it was in there. So um, so yeah, that's pretty much enough about that. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and open the Amazon one first. So this one, I was watching on Sunday night. I was so a week ago from today. I was watching the talk show, the ICP talk show. I forget what they were calling it, but with all the guests on it, and so of course Tom Dubb was on, and one of the first things they talked about was that he had written a book. I had no idea. I'm assuming that Fago lovers or somebody had to have talked about it, posted about it. Somehow I didn't know, and I'm just kind of looking for a new book to read, and they were like, "So where can you get it?" And he's like, "They have it on Amazon." I literally went to Amazon right then and there and bought it. So that is this. Pretty much, I got a couple of wrestling books I got to finish, but some of them I'm just going to start over because it's been so long. With my position at work, my route driving position, it's a lot harder to get reading in. Back when I worked in the plant, I used to read like a book every couple weeks, if even that, because I'd read when I got to work. I'd always go a little early and just sit in my car and knock out. And I can read pretty fast, so I'd knock out like about 30 pages, maybe not 30, but 15, 20. And then when I was on break, we had a 45-minute break, and I would wait and take my break till after everybody else. So then I would go sit in the break room by myself, eat, and then I would read. And so I'd get about 35 minutes, and then I would knock out like 30 pages or so, and I would finish a book in no time. And it's just a lot harder with my work schedule. I don't stop when I'm running my route. We get a half-hour break, but I don't. I'm like, fuck it. I just work right through it. Almost everybody does. And then I get home and work out, and by then I got to catch up on my YouTube and stuff like that. So I got some wrestling books I'm going to restart eventually, but I'm going to be reading this first. So obviously I already kind of gave away what it was, but go ahead and check this out. So all right, so there it is. So being Tom Dubb, My Life with the Insane Clown Posse. So I know he said the grammar in here isn't the best, but it looks like a pretty professionally done book. I'm assuming probably by an independent publisher. So But I think his story will be really interesting. And obviously, I always like reading stuff about ICP. And Shaggy had said, "This is like a 400. It's pushing 500 pages, so about 567. So almost halfway there, or three quarters of the way there. So Shaggy had said he read it and he said it was not taking pot shots at him or anything like that. So when he said on the thing that he had written a book, that was the first thing I was like, I wonder if he was talking shit about him, but Shaggy said he wasn't. So, but his story sounds so interesting. I was like telling my roommate about it, and just basically how he had started at a Subway, working at a Subway restaurant, and got hired onto ICP or onto Psychopathic by ICP, and and all of a sudden is traveling, to Europe and traveling to the WWF, and I don't know if he was there when they were WCW, but whatever, doing all this stuff, going to Woodstock '99, just like literally going from working at a Subway, nothing against anybody that works at Subway, but just just a regular everyday job to just literally overnight, traveling the fucking world. Yeah, not the world, but you know what I mean, traveling, across the ocean and doing all this crazy stuff with these guys, and then to come back, and he said just kind of decided to see what was next in life for him. Ended up, going to school. And he said he mentioned he went to Grand Rapids Community College. That's pretty cool. I'm obviously in Grand Rapids. I went to GRCC as well. And he said he go, I think he said he went to Grand Valley too. That's just over in Standale from me. And so it just sounds so interesting. Just started just a regular job. All of a sudden, just again, traveling across the ocean and going to all these wrestling events. WWF wrestling, being at the top of the wrestling world with ICP, and then to just kind of come back down and just go to school. And he said he was working at a Hungry Howie's Pizza, and just shit like that. Like, it's just such a crazy story, just what he told there. So I think his book is going to be super interesting. So I'm gonna try to knock this out pretty quick, and maybe I'll give a little review of it or something. So yeah, I just needed something new to read. Like I said, got some wrestling books to finish, but I'll probably just restart them. I also have, during October, sitting right here on my nightstand, I have been reading some H.P. Lovecraft. I got his, this is like a collection I bought at like either Schuler's or Barnes and Noble. I don't know. It's one of their kind of like values. I'd say it was a sticker on the front. It was like $7.99 or something, but this is I haven't been reading this like cover to cover, but just picking out some stories and stuff. So yeah, all right, well, let's move on to the next package. Again, like I said, I was expecting this one on Friday because this is from Magic Ninja Entertainment, and as you'll see, obviously, I think everybody will probably know what it is. It is the new A.X.E, A.X.E album. Now, when I ordered it, I ordered this. I also ordered an A.X.E shirt, and I pre-ordered Blaze's new album. So I know his album won't obviously be out till Devil's Night, so I knew that wouldn't be coming, but I do kind of question this. When I ordered this quite a while ago, and they said, when you order stuff, it says any items that aren't pre-order will ship separately. So I kind of thought that shirt would, I'm not in a hurry to get it, but I thought that would ship first, and then I would get A.X.E's new album, and then Blaze's new album when that comes out. So I'm waiting, nothing ever came. I'm like, they're probably just, putting the shirt with the CD or whatever. So I get the CD yesterday. Obviously, you can clearly see there's no shirt in here. So we're going to wait and see when Blaze's album comes. We'll wait and see if my shirt's in there. And if it's not, obviously something got mixed up, and I'll have to contact them because they charged me for it. So, all right. So I'm going to probably just cut this open. That's why I got my knife here. So I did not do, as far as the pre-order, I didn't do I just did just the CD. I was gonna get the one that had the charm, but I've got enough charms, so I figure I'll just when I saw it, I was like, I'll just get the CD. So and some of the other stuff like the masks, I wouldn't mind having one of those, but again, just being in my apartment here, I just don't have a lot of room to store stuff. So all right, so this is the new A.X.E, whatever they go by, MauXULeum, obviously, MauXULeum. So I have listened to this already on Spotify, and I bought it on Amazon. Like I said, I usually like to keep my favorite stuff, like ICP, Twisted, A.X.E, Blaze, all that stuff. I try to keep all their stuff on my phone, And so lately, like when albums come out, I'll just buy it on Amazon as well, the digital. So, you know, and this yesterday, I don't know, maybe it was just a release price, but it was like $6.99. So I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just get that. So I did also listen to it on Spotify, and I know they make money by that, but I like having all the stuff that is my favorite just on my phone, on my SD card. So, so I have listened to this. I do need to listen to it a couple more times. Listen to it just in my car, and I want to listen to it on headphones, like actually go for a walk and listen to it. But it has been fucking awesome. So I have not looked through this yet. This is the first time I've had this in my hands. So I'll take it out and we'll take a look through the booklet and everything. So, and it didn't look like there was really much behind the CD. Nope, just black. So. But yeah, these guys are very quickly becoming one of my favorite bands. They are pretty close to being right up there with ICP and Twisted. I fucking love these guys. Like, these guys are, you know, just like straight up like wicked. This is not wanting to come out. There we go. Looks like this might be folding out into a poster or something. Yep. Alright, so you got all your credits, band photo, with the Long Live Evil logo, cover, all that right there. And then, yep, you turn it around, and it is a small poster of the album cover. So maybe eventually I might end up maybe picking up another copy of this, like at a show or something, and then taking one of the booklets and putting it in a frame. That is cool. Their artwork is fucking awesome. As I said too, the cover of their Church of Zool too, I think would make a fucking great poster. And honestly, I think my buddy Jeremy, I think with all his new equipment that he's bought for his printing company for Furniture City Graphics, I think he can do that. Maybe I could even just have him print me something. But so yeah, so that's pretty much all there was to that. So yeah, this is definitely a fucking great album if you haven't listened to it yet. I had listened to Blood, Moon, and Back right when they put that out, and then the LIFE, what is that? Let It Fucking End. Listened to both of those when those came out. I was listening to that Blood, Moon, and Back like fucking crazy. So, and then like I said, I do need to give this a little bit closer listen, absorb a little bit more of the lyrics. But so I really can't pick out a favorite right now. One that did stick out to me was that Rituals of Rot. That was really fucking cool. I believe that was like the song that was like a zombie song, like where the first verse is like gets in a car crash and trapped in his car, and the zombies come for him and shit while he's trapped in his car. I think that was that one. But yeah, I gotta listen to it a little closer. Probably me and my roommate are actually going to pick up pumpkins today. We always go to Dunaback and Daughters farm out on 6 Mile and Walker. And they have a little mini brewery in there, so assuming that they've got that open, the farm is open, assuming the brewery is open, we're going to go pick out some pumpkins today and have a couple beers. And so I probably won't have any time to take a walk and listen to this today, but probably next weekend. And then actually this next week of work is, probably shouldn't throw that around, this next week of work is my last week for a week and a half, so following that I'll be on vacation for like I said, a week and a half, all of that week, and then the Monday and Tuesday of the following, and then I always have Wednesdays off, so I just have to go back for Thursday and Friday. And so I'll definitely get some music in then during that week off. I also got to get into, I haven't got a whole lot of horror movies this season. My work schedule has been pretty fucking crazy. I've been working on my days off. I got scheduled for one, and then they asked me to work on another one, and like I said, it's $150, so... But generally makes for a longer day because you're covering someone else's route. So haven't had as much time as I would like to get in some horror movies, but especially when I get on my vacation, I'll definitely get some in, and probably gonna watch something tonight, pick out something and watch that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So again, definitely check out A.X.E's MauXULeum if you haven't yet. Definitely a good album, and I'm also really excited to be getting into the Tom Dubb book. So. This is available on Amazon, if it's anything anybody is interested in. I think I paid, I got Amazon Prime, I think I paid I think it was like 16, maybe like with tax, I think it was a little over $17, and I had free shipping with Prime. So, and for me, I don't know exactly how far it came from, but I ordered it Sunday night, and it was here on Wednesday. So, so definitely check those out if you haven't. So, that's pretty much all I got. So, As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. This is Ecocide Fiend, and I will catch you in the next one. Too sweet.